Welcome to the BKT Men's EuroCup press conference for the round 5 game between the London Lions and Tel Aviv, where the score was 90-98 to Hapoel Tel Aviv. And we have a head coach here, Franco. Guys, what do you think of the game?
Well, first of all, before my thoughts on the game, I'd like to thank the London Lions organization for having us here in those rough days for us, and doing whatever they can. Being an amazing colleague in the league. The game itself was super competitive, as we can expect. We're coming after a rough week that we had a major break between the games. Half of the team went back to Israel, half stayed in Europe for 4 or 5 days, so we knew we were going to have some conditioning issues in the game. And that time right now, and the way we practice, I'm taking every game like that as a blessing. The players' effort, focus that we kept throughout most of the game. And I'm happy that we made a lot of guys happy back home.
Questions?
Just a quick one from me, Danny. After picking up convincing wins against Ljubljana, Venezia and Hamburg, you entered the game with an unbeaten EuroCup record. Given London's impressive form, what was your plan heading into the game?
My plans we had something like 2.5 practices, or maybe 3, to get this game ready for us. But, we kind of planning for Sam Decker to play, maybe Sharma to come back, and a lot of the things we try to get ready for and prepare weren't relevant to the game. So we need to find a way and build up our game throughout the game, relying mainly on ourselves and what we can do with the team. Being a team that is sharing the basketball with a lot of assists, leading the competition about that, trying to control the pace of the game as much as possible. I was worried about London running just the way they did in the second half when they were down from the beginning. We didn't react well for that. And again, I need to thank my guys and respect my guys for bringing another W on not in normal conditions.
It's clear your squad possesses a lot of talent. How far can they go in this year's EuroCup?
It's tough for me to answer that question because, we're playing just those European games right now. So we're lacking a lot of experience with each other, chemistry, communication, things that are, at the end of the day, are super important to build a successful team. So I just hope that from one game to the other, we can get better. We can learn each other better. We can build up better chemistry. We see it mainly on the defensive end. We are lacking some concentration, some communications over there. If we can build it up right, so everything can happen. The sky is the limit for us. But I think the competition this season is open. A lot of very good teams. So we just right now, especially now, so we're just taking it one day at a time, not looking too far.
Thank you, Danny.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck next time.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, we are now here with the head coach of the London Lions, Peter Poindexter. Coach, how do you think the game went today?
Not great, not how we were hoping that we will look like, but you know, we again didn't give up. Came back after minus 21 and make that fourth quarter, at least in our eyes, a little bit more interested. But you know, that's the like how we supposed to, what kind of energy we should play like fourth quarter.
Questions?
Coach, you touched on it a bit there. The deficit was only over 20 points at one point, but your team showed a lot of fight and refused to lie down, particularly in the second half. How impressed was you with the attitude of the guys tonight?
No, I'm saying I think it's tough when you give such a quality opponent that big advantage, and you're going to lose much more energy to get back into the game and eventually maybe the flip the game in your way. But you know, definitely there's a lot of things that we can learn from tonight's game. I'm happy that like we were able again to get back and show some good moments in the fourth quarter.
A bit more of a positive note. Kareem has been out for just under a year and he spent a lot of time on the sidelines. How good did it feel to see him back out on the court tonight?
No, it was great, and I think he was so excited to be back on the court after that long injury recovery, and you know, so he felt the court today a little bit. He will have tomorrow more opportunity for sure.
Well, Kareem isn't the only new face that's around. You've also added depth to the squad in Rokas. How important could he prove to be during the spell he's here in London?
Yeah, he got very good minutes tonight. You know, especially the second half. His basketball IQ is amazing. Just how he adjusts very fast to our system and with everybody in the team. Very good defensive possessions, hands activity. So I'm happy with his performance tonight.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.